Hi class, well welcome to 1980s Day, a day when you get to do a whole bunch of research in books, the same thing that I had when I was in high school. Today there is no internet, there are no computers, we're going to take notes on paper and use books that I have provided for you. I'm off with the genetics class, they're going to a conference and I'm being their van driver, so I've left you with your sub. And these are all the basic instructions of what you're going to do today. First off, if you remember, I gave you a green sheet the other day. This is for you to take notes on. These are the kinds of information you need to know for your particular biome. If you've lost this, there are extra copies. It'll be in this container on the back counter if you need them. But you should pull this out as you do your work today. The one thing you need to keep in mind as you're using this is you're trying to write down general information about each of your biomes. The books will provide some of that. One thing to keep in mind is that sometimes the books don't give you every answer you're looking for, but that's okay. Write down what you can, find what information, put it down. Please record which book you used because you will need to cite them in sources later. Also, one thing to keep in mind, there is a question here about plants and animals. I want specific plants and animals in your biome. Just don't say grass or bears. What kind of bears? Panda bears, polar bears, black bears, sun bears. So specific species is what you should be looking for in there. You may notice that on the back side of it is a news article that you're going to summarize. Books do not produce news articles. Later on, when I come back, and we're in class, we'll time travel back to 2014 where there is an internet and we can find current news articles that talk about your biome. So this will be important. These books, there's a whole set over here. It's going to be important that these books stay in the solarium. You do not get to take these home. There's a limited number of these special books for this project we need to share. So when you take one, please take one to your seat, use it. If it's not helpful, put it back and take a new one so that we can share. Feel free if you want to, though. You can go to the office and photocopy if you'd like to photocopy some pages, but please, one per person. All right, so what kind of books are here? Well, some of them are really general books. This is a general biology book that has a couple chapters on biomes. If you go to the back and use the index, if you cleverly use the index and if you kind of problem solve your way through, you should be able to find information about your biome. That's going to mean you're going to have to use different terms or look for different search terms. So if you have, say, the taiga, well, coniferous forest, or look in the forest section and see if that's in there. Be kind of clever and please, please, please use the index in the back. There are some that are very specialized, like this one just particularly talks about the ocean. So any marine habitat will be in here. Again, use the index. I also have here a very special set of books. There are 3. And while we are not using encyclopedias like Encyclopedia Britannica or World Book in this project, this is a specialized set called the Encyclopedia of Biomes. And all the biomes are in here. When you use any of these books, the index in the back is the same in each book. So it'll tell you what page and which one it's in. There are about 5 or 6 biomes in each one, so you may, if you want to use it, someone else's, you may have to wait and just share. These books are great. The goal for the day is to fill out as much of the green sheet on the front as possible. Get specifics about rainfall and temperature. Please be mindful for no matter which biome you have that you're using the exact measurements like Celsius and centimeters per year. That's going to also be important. Also, today, if you finish this or you get to a point where you just can't find any more information, there will be a white sheet of paper, kind of like this, although I haven't made it yet. I'll do that on Sunday. But there'll be a white sheet of paper that you'll use your pink booklet to answer. When you leave class, the only thing that should leave with you is the white sheet to continue for homework and your pink booklet. Your binders are due today. So your binder with all of your biome stuff. You can even leave these in there. You do not need this. Put this in your binder, and then in the back, you're going to put your binder in my cart. So all the binders will be in here. It will fill up. If it's the second block and it's a little crowded, just set the binders on the table here, but I do need those. Remember, the binder is not for a grade. It's for a conversation. It's what we're going to talk about at your conferences. If you don't have it today for some reason, talk to me and get it to me as soon as possible. So, goals for the day. It's the 1980s. There's no internet. There are books. There are papers. You have pens and pencils. Be efficient with your time. No headphones today. You don't have iPods and all of that. Plus, it is a very slippery slope to start using headphones, then iPods, then someone's Google searching, and then someone has a computer out. Just spend today enjoying doing research without the complications of the internet, which is what we'll do next class. So enjoy yourself, be good. I will be back later in the day if you need to stop by and see me, and have fun. Thanks.